Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Tuesday, the 22nd of February. I'm James Spann. We have the chance of strong to severe storms over parts of North and West Alabama late this afternoon and tonight. And then still active weather in place for the rest of this week. A lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. This is the upper air look across the country today. Big trough in the west. We have a southwest flow aloft. And down below that, a lot of clouds around, but we've got some sun in scattered pockets. It's a visible satellite view. We'll check the radar. That was taken around 2 o'clock, and you can see the bulk of the rain still north and west of Alabama. Much of Tennessee, parts of North Mississippi, back into Arkansas. Things are pretty quiet here at mid-afternoon. And as expected, much warmer today. Look at Tuscaloosa, 78. Birmingham at 71. Anniston, 72. Tomorrow should be a little cooler. Highs go back in the 60s, but really not by much. So there's a flash flood watch in effect for parts of North Alabama, basically north of a line from near Millport to Jasper to Aniana to Fort Payne. The counties there in green. And there's the watch warning map across the nation because it's a very active day. Flash flood watches up into parts of western Pennsylvania and western New York. Blizzard warnings, parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota. Winter storm warnings into parts of Wisconsin and upper Michigan. And a lot of winter storm warnings out in the western states, parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. So here's our severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. You can see that risk extending into parts of the deep south. This is the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes, that 5% circle. Covers the slight risk area, northeast Mississippi into North Alabama and southern middle Tennessee. That slight risk, and this is level 2 out of 5, is basically for areas north of a line from near Aliceville to Aniana to Fort Payne. And again, up in the yellow area there, if you're in that part of the state, north and west Alabama, tonight you'll have the chance of a few strong storms, possibly a couple of tornadoes in there. There's a marginal risk down to Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Gadsden. The area's in darker green, but the risk there is fairly low for severe weather. This is the projected radar tonight coming off the HUR at 8 o'clock. And again, you can see potential for storms over northwest Alabama. Here's the instability. Values typically there between 500 and 900 joules per kilogram. Not a lot, but again, that's very adequate for severe weather this time of the year. It is a sheared atmosphere tonight. That's the 0 to 1 kilometer storm relative felicity. And the STP, significant tornado parameter, values are generally between 1 and 4 units in advance of the surface boundary over northwest Alabama. So again, you know the drill. If you're in that slight risk, just be sure you can hear warnings. This is not really a major threat, but all it takes is one. You know what I'm going to say here. So listen for warnings and let your friends and neighbors know if we do go into the severe weather mode tonight. This is the severe weather outlook tomorrow. There could be some thunder, but no severe weather expected here. And day 3, which is Thursday, we got a marginal risk west of the state, the Mississippi Delta and parts of North Louisiana. Precipitation for the next 7 days. A lot for the Mid-South. Heavier totals in Alabama over the Tennessee Valley. Huntsville, 3.3. 2.5 for the Shoals. For Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, rain amounts over the next 7 days, 1 to 1.5 inches, and the amounts over South Alabama, much lighter. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 3. Big trough in the west. Here, got a southwest flow aloft. So it's going to be hard to get a front through here with an upper pattern like that, but the front should drift down into central or South Alabama and stall out. So tomorrow, a lot of clouds. North Alabama highs in the 60s, South Alabama in the 70s, maybe a few showers near the front, mainly over the southern half of the state. This is Thursday, much of the day dry, very mild, in fact warm. We might see a few spots hitting 80 for the first time this year. And you can see much of the day will likely be dry, and the sun will likely break out, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Then this is Friday morning at 9 o'clock, the cold front coming in with a band of showers. We don't expect any severe weather. And Friday should be noticeably cooler. We'll probably be in the 60s early Friday morning, then drop into the 50s during the day and stay there. But the better chance of rain will be Friday morning, and then by Friday afternoon, the rain is gone. Clouds will likely linger, again highs mid-50s. Saturday as the weekend begin. Again, that front's just meandering back and forth. There could be a few scattered showers Saturday. For North Alabama, highs in the 50s, 60s for South Alabama. And then a wave on the front brings a higher coverage of rain. This is Saturday night at midnight. And then by Sunday, that wave is gone. The sky will likely clear. Sunday's high, again, low to mid-50s with some afternoon sun. Monday of next week, we're cool and dry. Highs in the 50s. And a week from today, Tuesday, the 1st of March. First day of meteorological spring, northwest flow aloft, and again a cool, dry air mass. We'll go out 10 days, Friday of next week, March 4th. Shortwave up north, zonal flow here, and again, that looks quiet. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean, that green line, between 2 and 3 inches between now and the 9th of March. Temperatures, the national blend of models has 76 for Birmingham on Thursday. Then highs go back in the 50s over the weekend. Then we warm up next week. We'll be close to 70 by Friday, March 4th. And the latest guidance in the house from the CPC, this is March 1st through March 7th. Temperatures around here below average if the forecast verifies. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.